Hello students, welcome to my channel, and today we will discuss question number 2, 3, 4 of exercise 1.3. Let's start question number 2. Find the real value of theta for which 4 plus 3i sin theta upon 1 minus 2i sin theta is purely real. Solution. See here, in this question you have to find out theta here. Just you have to find out theta for which this number is purely a real number. What is the procedure? First you have to convert this ratio of two complex number in proper complex form, means in x plus I into y form, and this number is purely real, so y becomes 0, means imaginary part is 0, so this whole number becomes 0, so it is real number. That's it. So first you convert this number into proper form, in proper complex form. So the solution is, it is given that 4 plus 3i into sin theta upon 1 minus 2i into sin theta. See, it is a ratio of two complex number. Then you have to multiply and divide by conjugate of denominator. What is the conjugate of 1 minus 2i sin theta? That is 1 plus 2i sin theta. So it become 4 plus 3i sin theta upon 1 minus 2i sin theta into 1 plus 2i sin theta upon 1 plus 2i sin theta, multiply and divide by same number. Now open this bracket, just you have to multiply this 4 into 1 plus 4 into 2i sin theta plus 3i into sin theta into 1 plus 3i into sin theta into 2i into sin theta in this way. So you have to simplify this. You will get 4 into 1 is 4 plus 4 into 2, that is 8 sin theta into I, plus 3 into I into sin theta into 1 is same thing, plus 3 into 2 is 6 sin square theta into I square upon 1 is supposed consider as A and 2I sin theta is supposed B. So you will get A minus B into A plus B form, that is nothing but A square minus B square form, that is 1 square minus 2 square is 4 into sin square theta into I square. Again substitute the value of I square. What is I square? Minus 1. So it become minus, this term, 4 term become minus. So after substitute I square, that is 4 plus 8 sin theta into I plus 3 times sin theta into I, it become 11 times sin theta into I and minus 6 times sin square theta upon 1 plus 4 sin square theta. Now 4 minus 6 sin square theta, you make a bracket for this, this is purely real, plus 11 times sin theta into I, that is imaginary, upon 4 times, upon 1 plus 4 sin square theta. Then split this, you have to convert in x plus I into y form. So this is a real plus imaginary. Okay, this number is purely a real number, means 11 sin theta upon 1 plus 4 sin square theta becomes 0. Then it is real number. Okay, that is 11 sin theta plus 1 plus 4 sin square theta is 0. Now this one, this denominator transfer on RHS side, that is 0 into bracket 1 plus 4 sin square theta, that is again 0. So 11 sin theta is 0. 11 sin theta is 0 means, what is sin theta? Sin theta is equal to 0. Then what are the values of theta? Sin theta is 0 means theta is either 0 degree or 180 degree, means pi radians, or 2 pi, 3 pi in this way, or minus pi like this. Okay, because of in sine lies in, sine value lies on y axis and sin theta is always 0 on x axis, means there is no rotation here, theta is 0 degree, then angle lies on x-axis. Angle lies on x-axis means sine 0 degree is 0, sine 180 is 0. See, is rotate in anticlockwise direction, it is 180 degree, then it becomes 0. Again it is anticlockwise direction is 360, means the sine values on x-axis is always 0. And what are the angles? Angles on x-axis is 0 degree, 180 degree, 360 degree or minus 180 degree. It rotates in clockwise direction, that is minus 180 degree, in this way. So it's an integral multiple of pi or 0 degree. That's it. That is sine theta is 0, then theta, what are the values of theta? 0 degree or n pi. That's it. Okay. Now we get the value of theta. Now next question is based on polar form. So we revise this polar form. In previous video I already explained about polar form of a complex number x plus I into y. So just we revise here. Suppose the complex number is denoted by small z is nothing but x plus I into y, where x and y are real numbers and I is equal to under of minus 1, be any complex number represented by a point x comma y, means order pair, then z is equal to r into bracket cos theta plus I sin theta is called as a polar form of a complex number z is equal to I plus I into y, x plus I into y. You must remember this value. The polar form is x plus I into y. So the polar form of complex number x plus I into y is r into bracket cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay, where r is under root of x square plus y square and cos theta is equal to x upon r and sin theta is equal to y upon r. Okay, here x is known, y is also given, r you have to find out by using this formula and you have to substitute both the values r as well as theta, then you will get polar form. That's it. Okay, now question number 3 from your textbook. If z is equal to 3 plus 4i, then represent the numbers z, z bar, minus z bar in Argand diagram. You are familiar with Argand diagram. What is the Argand diagram? I already explained in previous video. You can check it in previous video. If z is equal to, not if here, as, instead of if we can take as here, we can write as means given, what is z? 3 plus 5i, then z bar is equal to 3 minus 5i, that is conjugate of z. Minus z is equal to minus into bracket 5 plus 3 plus 5i, just open the bracket, minus 3 minus 5i, and minus z bar is equal to minus into bracket 3 minus 5i, just you have to open there, that is nothing but minus 3 minus minus become plus 5i, and these numbers represented by a points a is 3 comma 5, b is minus 3, b is 3 comma minus 5, c is minus 3 comma minus 5 and d is minus 3 comma 5, represented as in the following diagram or figure. These 4 points plot in a diagram. Here the x-axis become a real axis. See, we consider as a x-axis, we can change this name, it is a real axis. I can take points 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and at left side minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. This is y-axis, is also called as imaginary axis, and the upper part is positive and lower part of y-axis is negative. Now the a coordinate is 3 comma 5, a coordinate is 3 comma 5. See here, a point a whose coordinates 3 comma 5, that is nothing but 3 plus 5i. See here 3 and this one is 5, and b is, see b is minus plus 3 comma minus 5, that is z is equal to 3 minus 5i. C is equal to -3 -5 and D is, see this diagram is nothing but Argand diagram, that's it. तो यहाँ पर आप इसे चेंज कर सकते हैं. This is nothing but real axis. This is instead of x axis you have to write real axis here, real axis, and y axis is nothing but imaginary axis, imaginary axis. ओके, इस तरीके से हम इसे रीनेम कर सकते हैं, imaginary axis, right, is called as Argand diagram. Now extra question of similar type, represent the following complex number by points in Argand diagram. The points are 1 plus 2i, 2 minus I, then -3 plus -2i and -2 plus 3i. इस एग्जाम्पल में हमने अलग अलग 4 पॉइंट्स यानी 4 कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर लिए. प्रीवियस में कॉन्जुगेट एंड निगेटिव लिया था, इसमें अलग अलग है. यू कैन प्लॉट द पॉइंट्स ऑल्सो. नाउ द क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 फ्रॉम योर टेक्स्ट बुक. Represent the following complex number in polar form. First one is, it contains 6 sub questions. First one is -1 plus root 3i minus I. Third one is -1. Fourth one is 1 upon 1 plus I. Fifth one is 1 plus 2i upon 1 minus 3i. Sixth one is 1 plus 7i upon 2 minus I the whole square. Now we will see one by one solution for first. Let z is equal to -1 plus root 3 into I. Okay. Here x is equal to -1 and y is equal to root 3. So first you have to find out r, because of in polar form, see in polar form we need r as well as theta. So first we have to find out r. What is r? We have r is equal to under root of x square plus y square, is also denoted by mod z, that is modulus. Okay. So substitute both the values, -1 square plus root 3 the whole square, that is nothing but 1 plus 3 means under root 4, under root 4 is 2. And cos theta is equal to x upon r, that is -1 upon 2, implies that theta is equal to 120 degree. Theta is 120 degree and you have to convert in radians, that is 2 pi by 3. Also sin theta is equal to y upon r, that is root 3 by 2, and theta is equal to 120 degree, that is root 3 upon 2 is 60 degree, sin 60 is root 3 by 2. But for same theta, same value of theta, cosine is negative and cos is negative in always in second quadrant, second and third quadrant. See, suppose we divide the plane into fourth quadrant, first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant, in 4 parts. Each part is called as quadrant. And see here, cos of or cos theta is minus, cos theta is negative. In which quadrant cos theta is negative? Cosine value is negative in second quadrant and third quadrant. Second quadrant and third quadrant, cos is negative in second quadrant and third quadrant. Okay, because of we have the value cos of 120 degree is equal to cos of 180 minus 60 degree. Okay, see, you have to observe this angle, cos of 180 minus 60 is nothing but 120 degree. See, 180 minus 60 lies in second quadrant. 120 cos 120 means 120 angle lies in second quadrant, and in second quadrant cos is negative, so its value is minus, and cos of 180 minus theta is cos theta. So minus cos 60 degree, and that is nothing but minus half. Again it become cos sin of 120 degree is equal to sin of 180 minus 60, that is nothing but sin 60 degree, because of in second quadrant sin is positive, so it becomes sin 60 degree, and that is root 3 by 2. So angle is theta is root 2 pi by 3, that is 120 degree. Okay, theta is fixed 120 degree for sin, cos, tan. Okay, that is 120 degree. So the polar form of the given complex number is r cos theta, r into bracket cos theta plus I times sin theta. What is r? 2. Then substitute theta also, 2 into bracket cos 2 pi by 3 plus I times 2 pi by 3. Sorry, here it is I is there. Okay, that is I times sin theta, right? So this is the polar form of this given complex number. Now second part, let z is equal to minus I. This minus I you have to write in proper form, that is 0 plus minus 1 into I. Here x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 1. So we have r is equal to under root of x square plus y square, that is 0 square plus minus 1 square is 1. So r is 1. Again we have cos theta is equal to x upon r. Then it become 0 upon 1 and that is 0. Cos theta is 0, then it become 3 pi by 2. Again sin theta is you may write see cos theta is 0, then it is theta is nothing but pi by 2. But you have to observe sin theta. What is sin theta? Minus 1. Sin theta is minus 1 is always pi by 3 pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 is 1. Sin pi by 2 is 1 and sin 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. So it become theta is equal to 3 pi by 2. So the polar form of the given complex number is 1 into bracket cos 3 pi by 2 plus I times 3 pi by 2. That's it. I times sin of 3 pi by 2 means the polar form is nothing but cos 3 pi by 2 plus I times sin of 3 pi by 2. That's it. Now the solution for third question is, let z is equal to minus 1, that is minus 1 plus 0 into I. Here x is equal to 0 minus 1 and y is 0. So we have r is equal to under root of x square plus y square, that is also 1. That is r is equal to 1. Also we have cos theta is equal to x upon r, that is minus 1 upon 1, it become minus 1. So theta is equal to pi and sin theta is y upon r, that is 0 upon 1 is 0 and so theta is equal to pi. Hence the polar form of the given complex number is z is equal to r into bracket cos theta plus I times sin theta. So substitute both the values here, r is equal to 1, theta is equal to pi. So it become cos theta plus I times sin cos pi plus I times sin pi. That's it. This is the polar form. Now fourth part, fourth sub question, let z is equal to 1 upon 1 plus I. See this complex number is not in proper form, so you have to convert in x plus I into y form. That's why you have to multiply and divide by conjugate of denominator. It is nothing but 1 upon 1 plus I into 1 minus I upon 1 minus I. So it become 1 minus I upon 1 minus I square. What is I square? Minus 1. That is 1 minus I upon 2. So it become 1 by 2 plus minus 1 by 2 into I. Here x is equal to half and y is equal to minus half. Okay. Again you have to apply same formula, r into bracket cos theta plus I sin theta. So you have to find out the value of r as well as theta. So we have r is equal to under root of x square plus y square, that is half square plus minus half square, that is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, that is nothing but 2 by 4 and that is nothing but 1 upon root 2. Okay, r is 1 upon root 2. Also cos theta is equal to, we have cos theta is equal to x upon r. What is x? Half divided by 1 upon root 2. After simplifying you will get cos theta is equal to 1 upon root 2. Then theta will be also sin theta is equal to y upon r, that is minus 1 upon root 2. So theta is equal to 7 pi upon 4. How it becomes 7 pi upon 4? We have cos of 7 pi upon 4 is equal to cos of 2 pi minus pi by 4. Because of 1 upon root 2 is कौन सा एंगल के लिए 1 अपॉन रूट 2 वैल्यू आती है? कॉस एंड साइन की पाई बाय 4 मीन्स 45 डिग्री के लिए. ओके 45 यहाँ से माइनस कर देंगे, दैट इज कॉस ऑफ 2 पाई माइनस पाई बाय 4. इट बिकम सी 8 pi taking cross multiplication, 8 pi minus 1 pi, that is 7 pi by 4, and cos of n pi minus theta is cos theta. Okay, or particularly it is 2 pi minus, what is 2 pi, where is 2 pi, see 2 pi here 1 pi, 2 pi minus something, 2 pi minus something in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant cos is positive in fourth quadrant. Okay, and cos of 2 pi minus pi by 2 pi by 4, it cos pi by 4. And what is the sign of this? Positive. So cos positive means cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Also sin 7 pi by 4 is equal to the sin of 2 pi minus pi by 4. Again it is sin pi by 4, but sin, see 2 pi minus something, 2 pi minus pi by 4 lies in fourth quadrant, and in fourth quadrant sign is negative, so it has minus sign, minus 1 by root 2. Okay, so theta is equal to 7 pi by 4. That's it. Okay, so the polar form of the given complex number is nothing but r into bracket cos theta plus I times sin theta, that is 1 upon root 2 into bracket cos 7 pi by 4 plus I times sin 7 pi by 4. Okay, this is the final answer. Now the fifth part, the solution for fifth question, sub question fifth, let z is equal to 1 plus 2i upon 1 minus 2 3i. Again you have to multiply and divide by conjugate of denominator. After simplifying you will get z is equal to minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into I. Here x is equal to minus half and y is equal to plus half. So r is equal to under root of x square plus y square, you will get 1 upon root 2. R is 1 upon root 2. Then cos theta is equal to x upon r, you will get minus 1 upon root 2, and sin theta is equal to y upon r, you will get plus 1 upon root 2. Again it is 1 upon root 2, 1 upon root 2. 1 upon root 2 वैल्यू किसके लिए होती है? थीटा की पाई बाय 4, लेकिन यहाँ पे माइनस और प्लस है तो हम पाई बाय 4 नहीं डाल सकते. तो यहाँ पे देखते हैं कॉस निगेटिव है एंड साइन पॉजिटिव है तो 3 पाई बाय 4 आएगा. तो थीटा इज इक्वल टू 3 पाई बाय 4. हाउ इट बिकम 3 पाई बाय 4? सी वी हैव cos 3 pi by 4 is nothing but cos of pi minus pi by 4, and pi minus pi by 4 lies in second quadrant. Second quadrant में cos negative होता है, that is minus pi by 4 cos minus cos of pi by 4, and that is nothing but minus 1 upon root 2. Similarly sin 3 pi by 4 is nothing but sin of pi minus pi by 4, that is positive. So theta is equal to 3 pi by 4. Therefore the polar form of the given complex number is r into bracket cos theta plus I sin theta, and you have to substitute the value. What is r is equal to, r क्या है इसके अंदर, r is become 8, not 8, 1 upon root 2. So you have to change that sign, that is nothing but 1 upon root 2 is here. Instead of 8, that is 1 upon root 2 into bracket cos 3 pi by 4 plus I times sin 3 pi by 4. Okay, theta is 3 pi by 4 here, not 2 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, and r is equal to 1 upon root 2, 1 upon root 2. That's it. Okay. Now question number 6. Let z is equal to 1 plus 7i upon 2 minus I the whole square. First you have to expand denominator by using a minus b the whole square. See, it is 2 minus I the whole square, that is 2 square is 4 minus 2 into first term into second term, that is minus 4i plus I square. Again substitute the value of I square, that become minus 1, means 1 plus 7i upon 3 minus 4i. Then multiply and divide by conjugate of 3 minus 4i, that is 3 plus 4i. After simplifying you will get the given complex number in the form of minus 1 plus I. Here x is equal to minus 1 and y is equal to plus 1. So we have r is equal to under root of x square plus y square, and that is nothing but under root of 1 minus 1 square plus 1 square is nothing but 2. So r is equal to root 2. Also we have cos theta is equal to x upon r, that is minus 1 upon root 2, that is nothing but minus 1 upon root 2, and sin theta is equal to y upon r, that is 1 upon root 2, and theta is nothing but 3 pi by 4 by similar process. So you will get again at the same time the polar form of complex number z is equal to r into bracket cos theta plus I sin theta, and resubstitute the value of theta and r, that is nothing but 3 pi by 4. Here again it is some mistake, that is 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4. What is theta? 3 pi by 4. Okay. It is copy paste, so it become 3 pi by 4. Okay. The root 2 into bracket cos 3 pi by 4 plus I times sin 3 pi by 4. Okay, this is the final answer. In next lecture, we will discuss from question number 5 to 9. Okay. Now the same type extra question, convert the complex number minus 16 upon 1 plus I root 3 into polar form. If you like this video, then subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.